Daily routine English questions and answers. Learn with Grace and Henry. What time does Henry wake up in the morning? He wakes up at 7 a.m. Does Grace eat breakfast every day? Yes, she eats breakfast at 8 a.m. What does Henry do after breakfast? He goes to work by bus. Where does Grace work? She works at a school. Does Henry drink coffee in the morning? Yes, he drinks black coffee. What time does Grace start work? She starts work at 9 o'clock. How does Henry go to work? He takes the bus every morning. Does Grace walk to work? Yes, she walks because it is close. What time does Henry finish work? He finishes work at 5 p.m. What does Grace do after work? She goes shopping or reads a book. Does Henry cook dinner? Sometimes he cooks pasta or rice. What does Grace eat for dinner? She usually eats salad and soup. Does Henry watch TV at night? Yes, he watches the news or a movie. What time does Grace go to bed? She goes to bed at 10 p.m. What does Henry do on weekends? He plays football with his friends. Does Grace clean the house on Saturday? Yes, she cleans the kitchen and living room. Does Henry read books? Yes, he reads one book every month. What does Grace do on Sunday mornings? She goes for a walk in the park. Do Henry and Grace go to the gym? Yes, they go to the gym every Friday. Do they sleep early during the week? Yes, they sleep at 10:30 on weekdays.
Easy English at the Market, 20 real-life questions and answers, A1 level. Where is the market? It's next to the bank. What do you want to buy? I want to buy some apples. How much is the bread? It is $1. Do you have eggs? Yes, we do. Can I pay with cash? Yes, you can. What does Douglas want? Douglas wants bananas. What time does the market open? It opens at 8 a.m. What time does the market close? It closes at 7 p.m. Is this cheese fresh? Yes, it is very fresh. Where can I find milk? It's in the fridge section. Does Linda need help? Yes, she needs a shopping bag. Is the watermelon sweet? Yes, it is sweet and juicy. How many apples do you want? I want 6 apples, please. Do you sell water? Yes, we have cold water. How much is this tomato? It's 50 cents. Can I try the grapes? Yes, please try them. Is that your shopping cart? Yes, it is mine. Do you have a shopping list? Yes, here it is. Is Linda buying meat? No, she is buying vegetables. Where is the cashier? The cashier is near the door.
Daily routine. What do you usually have for breakfast? I usually have toast and a cup of tea for breakfast. What time do you have lunch? I have lunch at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Do you exercise regularly? No. I don't exercise regularly, but I try to go for a walk on the weekends. What time do you have dinner? I have dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening. Do you have any hobbies? Yes. I enjoy reading books in my free time. What time do you go to bed? I go to bed at 11 o'clock at night. Do you have any pets? Yes. I have a cat named Whiskers. How often do you do the laundry? I do the laundry once a week. Do you cook your own meals? Yes. I cook my own meals most of the time. What do you do on the weekends? I like to hang out with friends and go to the movies on the weekends. Do you have any siblings? Yes. I have one brother and one sister. What is your favorite season? My favorite season is spring because I love seeing flowers bloom. Do you like to travel? Yes. I love traveling and exploring new places. How do you unwind after a long day? I like to take a hot shower and listen to music to unwind. Do you have any plans for the future? Yes. I hope to travel to different countries and learn new languages in the future. What do you do after waking up? After waking up, I brush teeth and wash my face. Do you have breakfast in the morning? Yes. I always have breakfast in the morning. What do you usually for breakfast? I usually have toast and a cup of tea for breakfast. What time do you leave for work or school? I leave for work at around 8 o'clock in the morning. How do you usually travel to work or school? I usually take the bus or drive to work. What do you do during your lunch break? During my lunch break, I usually eat lunch and take a short walk. What time do you finish work or school? I finish work at around 5 o'clock in the evening. What do you do after work or school? After work, I usually go to the gym or meet friends for dinner. What time do you have dinner? I usually have dinner at around 7 o'clock in the evening. What do you do in the evening? In the evening, I usually watch TV or read a book. What time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed at around 10 o'clock at night. Do you have any hobbies or interests? Yes. I enjoy playing sports and cooking in my free time. How often do you exercise? I try to exercise at least 3 times a week. What do you do on weekends? On weekends, I usually spend time with family and friends or go for a hike. Do you like to travel? Yes. I love to travel and explore new places. What is your favorite season? My favorite season is summer because I enjoy the warm weather. What time do you usually wake up? I usually wake up at 7 o'clock am on weekdays and 8 o'clock am on weekends. What do you do when you wake up? I get out of bed, make my bed, and go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face. Do you eat breakfast? Yes. I always eat breakfast. I usually have cereal, toast, or eggs. What do you do after breakfast? I get dressed and brush my hair. Then, I get ready for work or school. Do you exercise? Yes. I try to exercise at least 3 times a week. I usually go for a run, swim, or bike ride. What do you eat for dinner? I usually have dinner around 6 o'clock p.m. I eat a variety of foods, but I try to eat healthy meals. What do you do after dinner? After dinner, I might relax some more, spend time with my family, or work on a hobby? What time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed around 10 o'clock p.m. Do you read before bed? Sometimes I read before bed. I find it helps me relax and fall asleep. What time do you usually fall asleep? I usually fall asleep around 10:30 p.m. Do you have any trouble sleeping? No. I usually sleep well. What is your favorite part of your daily routine? My favorite part of my daily routine is spending time with my family and friends. What is the most challenging part of your daily routine? The most challenging part of my daily routine is waking up early. 20 basic English questions about home furniture. Where do you live, Charles? I live in a small house near the city center. Do you have a big living room, Linda? Yes. My living room is large and full of light. What color is your bedroom? My bedroom is painted light blue. Do you have a sofa in your house? Yes. We have a comfortable brown sofa. Is there a TV in your living room? Yes. It's right above the fireplace. What's your favorite furniture at home, Linda? I love my wooden bookshelf. Do you have a dining table, Charles? Yes. It's a glass table with 4 chairs. How many rooms are in your house? There are 5 rooms in total. Do you like decorating your home? Yes. I enjoy changing the decorations every season. Is your kitchen modern or old? It's modern with white cabinets and a big fridge. Where do you keep your clothes? I keep them in the wardrobe in my bedroom. What's on the wall in your living room? There are 2 paintings and a clock. Do you use carpets or rugs? Yes. I have a colorful rug in the hallway. What kind of bed do you have? I have a queen-size bed with a soft mattress. Is your bathroom clean? Yes. I clean it every 2 days. Where do you keep your books, Charles? I keep them on the shelf next to my desk. Do you have plants at home, Linda? Yes. I have 3 green plants in my kitchen. Do you live in a house or an apartment? I live in a cozy apartment on the 3rd floor. What do you do in your living room? I watch movies and read books there. Is your home quiet or noisy? It's very quiet and peaceful.